Hey guys, how's it going? Octopus here, welcome back to Unicross. Two new medals are coming to Unicross and they're pretty amazing. One's in a banner and the other one is VIP. You guys probably know already, it is Ultimate Form Sora and Kingdom Hearts 3 Xemnas, which look phenomenal. These two medals are actually going to be part of the meta for sure. They're powerful, great abilities, and they fit on a lot of Keyblades we already use. So I'm going to show you the notice on the JP side, and there's also a bunch of things that are about to come out as well, like content-wise. Unicross Global version and JP version just released a schedule, what's going to be happening. Looks pretty amazing. More jewels. There's so much. I'm going to talk about it, but first we're going to jump into the banner itself for Ultimate Form Sora, and I'm also going to go over Xemnas compared to other medals in the game currently, because now our strength is kind of evening out. Medals got boosted up to like 25 plus, so we got to start looking at things differently again. So Ultimate Form Sora, this is the banner, is a 5 mercy pulls for everybody, and if you logged in today in Global and JP the other day, you got 30 trait medals for this medal. So in this banner, 5 pulls, you're going to get yourself a trait medal every pull. You're guaranteed the Sora in a 5 mercy pull and 2 Kingdom Hearts 3 medals per pull as a 6-star or 7-star. You also get VIP coins that count towards the month of August. Again, anything that you guys spent VIP coins during July, those are ending today. So August VIP coins are here, and there's also a bunch of boards that go along with it. This is the medal. The medal looks amazing. I love the color scheme of this, and if you guys play Kingdom Hearts 3, you've already seen it. So this is such an amazing looking medal. It's an upright speed, which I'm really ecstatic about because my free-to-play count is definitely pulling on this because I have pure beautiful speed setup that I want to add this to. So what I'm going to do is show you Roboloid and Ultimasia's little translation here they did on Twitter. If you guys aren't following them, you really should. They have this up right away, way before I make these videos, so if you guys want to see this ahead of time, give them a follow. Basically, this is Ultimate Form Sora. He is an upright speed. He's got tier 9, 14.90 multiplier, which makes him like in the 56, if I'm not mistaken. Nothing too crazy high. 56 or 59? Let me go look over here. 56.62. So he requires 3 gauges, deals 3 hits that ignores target's attributes. So it doesn't matter if he's facing a power enemy, speed enemy, or magic enemy, he always does super effective damage. So this is just like top of the chart right now. For 1 turn, he raises your upright metal strength by 1500. So he's what Kairi is, but Kairi only does 500, but he's got the strength of 1500 from like Terra, Ventus, and Aqua. So upright metal strength by 1500. He also buffs upright and PSM strength by 7 and special attack bonus to 200%, and then he lowers the target's defense of upright and PSM by 7. So this is actually really good, especially if you guys got the previous Sora that does all the buffs and general defense down for you. This medal, if you get extra attack on it, you can pretty much go off with a really solid start like that. And if you do want extra attack, get extra attack so you can buff medals by 3000 for upright. And if you use a copy medal to copy him like Lee, you're looking at a Lee with extra attack. That is a lot of upright strength. If you use a new Kairi, that's another 5000 on top of that. You can have like 2 or 3 medals decimate so much content. This is like a must go for. I love this medal. His AoE damage for Supernova is 220. He's got for 1 turn upright power PSM strength by 10. He also increases guilt by 280% and then targets upright and PSM defense down by 10 and gauges plus 3. So he pretty much just takes care of himself as well. In 1 turn of PSM, for that, all he's missing is general strength up and general defense down, but he covers everything else in his normal attack and his Supernova. Obviously, Supernovas for 1 turn, but having a medal that decreases enemy defenses, you can really get through those Bookmasters or anything that raises their own defense. Having medals with Supernova that decrease the enemy's defense is really good. So this medal is solid. I don't think anybody should skip for this medal. If you got the jewels sitting around and you didn't get baited with the previous medals that just came out, I wouldn't say baited because all the banners I went through the other day, they're really good. A lot of those medals are really good. But like I said, you should be saving your jewels, and I've said this many times, towards medals. They're going to change the meta for upright metal strength by 1500. These things are huge. This makes such a big difference. You guys don't even understand, especially if you have extra attack on these and you copy them. It's like making the medal a Supernova plus. These medals are staple on Keyblade setups. So for 15,000 jewels and you have 30 trait medals in your inventory, you guys better save up real quick. Now the next one is a VIP medal, and this is crazy because VIP medals tend to be really bad, but Aqua has been really solid this whole entire time. And now we have Kingdom Hearts 3 Xemnas, which is basically a reverse version of what we were just talking about. So he is a 14.76, which again puts him in that mark of 50, a little less than 56. He deals 4 hits for 1 turn, reverse medal strength by 1500. So again, this is a Xion medal, but with the 1500 boost, so really good. His strength, power, reverse and power strength by 15, so he does general strength, reverse strength, and power strength maxed out, and he gives you 200% increase into the guild. The more gauges are full, that's how much more damage he does. So if he's got 10 gauges plus, he'll do 14.76. If less than 10 gauges, 11 multiplier, which is pretty easy to handle. But because he is a reverse medal and you're going to use a Dark Gnaw, better make sure your Dark Gnaw, when you get to him, have enough gauges to get that full power. Or you can use him in the beginning of the Keyblade to get through that 1500 buff. Since he requires 0 gauges, this is very easily done if he's on the second slot after your buffer. So really, really good medal over here. All you have to do is use a medal in the front that lowers the enemy's general defense down and the power defense down along with reverse. So if you find a medal like that, boom, that's the first medal. He's the second medal. He ends up doing a ton of damage, and he gets that 10 gauge requirement in the beginning. And if he has extra attack, 3000 strength to all reverse medals. So this VIP medal is incredible. And again, the Supernova, it's AoE 220 multiplier. For 1 turn, you get 280% guilt. Incredible. That helps so much. Targets defense, reverse, and power defense down by 15. So technically, him alone can deal with 1 turn. His normal cast maxes out your buffs, and his Supernova cast maxes out your defense down for everything. And he also adds 3 to the enemy's counters, which is really good. I think his first ability doesn't ignore enemy counters, so that kind of hurts, but with his other ability, it's not that bad. If you're facing blue counters, he takes away 4 per turn, which can be good as well if you're facing an enemy and you want to die. Because of his counters, this medal turns out really good because of that, because his 3000 reverse strength will carry over if the enemy kills you with counters, and if you double cast him again, you now stacked it to 6000 just because the enemy's counters went down to 0. So this can turn out to be very, very powerful. So their multipliers 14.90 and 14.76. I'm going to compare them to other medals in the game. So Ultimate Form Sora, he's sitting at the 56 mark. He's pretty much what a casual Roxas is, but with 30,000 strength. Both these medals have 30,000 strength. If you look at the notice over here, 30,110, and I'm pretty sure Xemnas is going to have about the same. So when you're looking at casual Roxas over here, he's got 28,000 with chips. He's got a 56.32, and he is AoE as well. So you're probably looking at the strength of that, but a lot more than that, because he increases upright metal strength by 1500, and he also brings in that extra little bit of strength by 2,000, I believe. Yeah, 2,000 extra strength. That's like an extra 2 plus 1,000 in your traits. You do have medals that are a bit stronger in multiplier wise. You've got Riku and Soar here at 58. You've got Ventus at 59, but that's single target damage. His AoE is 41.95, so you can't really compare the AoE. And then you've got Guardian Form Sora, which is AoE damage, but you've got to have the higher slot number, which is fine, but his metal strength is not as high as that Sora. So considering all the medals that I'm comparing it to, he's in a solid place for AoE multiplier and just crazy amount of buffs. He is a must pull. This medal is really, really good, and I am going for him. I kind of have to decide now if I'm going for Angelic Amber or Ultimate Form Sora, but I think he's going to be here for quite a while. That banner says from August 1st to August 19th, so you pretty much have 18 days, more than 2 weeks, to save up for this medal, and I do recommend that you guys do save up for this medal, because a lot of the Keyblade slots for really powerful medals, including the new Bad Guy Breaker, which I can't show you here, but I can show you my account. So the Bad Guy Breaker right here, Ultimate Form Sora, can sit on the second slot easily. You put him here, have extra attack on him. That's 3,000 strength to all upright medals, and because there's no limit on reverse or upright for this Keyblade, you can go pure all upright here if you guys want to. And then of course you got medals or Keyblades like Sleeping Lion, which you would pretty much put that Ultimate Form Sora over here, or you can put him up forward a little bit more if you want to, but you're going to skip many slots over here, which is not that bad. As long as they bring in a reverse speed medal that copies forward, it can turn out really, really good. So there's plenty of things you guys can do here. I would look at missing Ache and say, hey, it fits here, but the rest of the Keyblade is reversed, so can't really do much about that. And Fairy Stars, he would sit on this slot over here, which a lot of your medals would miss that upright buff. You can copy him with Angelic Amber though, so keep that in consideration. These first couple medals can take care of themselves, and then he takes care of everything including Pet Slot and your friend medal, so that can still turn out good if you have Angelic Amber for this slot over here. But these Keyblades are being outshined by Mono Keyblades if you can really go on that whole setup of just all speed, all magic, or all power. So there's very good spots for this. And then Darkgnaw for that Xemnas. Xemnas can fit right on this slot right over here, being copied forward by Tomb Nominee. I know it's not the greatest, but if you have extra attack Tomb Nominee, you can copy this for another 3,000 to reverse medals, and 1, 2, and your pet slot and friend slot will all get that huge boost of 6,000 reverse strength. And Darkgnaw is very powerful right now as well. So that is pretty much the 2 medals that just got released, VIP and a normal banner, both solid choices, man. There's no way you can go bad from these 2 medals. Yes, meta's changing, so all the medals that we have right now, you might think, well, they're useless. No, they go along with these medals. Obviously, more and more medals are going to come out, but if you have the right buffs, your medals that you have right now, Sephiroth, Guardian Form Sora, and BF Sora, all these medals are in the banners right now. These medals just complement them while also doing a ton of damage. You don't have to replace your whole entire Keyblade, but you just got to add these guys to your Keyblade. Adding this Soar here, even if he doesn't have a proper slot, having that increase of 3,000 strength is very, very good. Like, incredibly good. You don't want to add too many of these medals when it comes to like events, because enemies have a ton of HP and you want to do more long term than short term. In Coliseum though, stacking him with Kairi can turn out to be phenomenal, because all you need is like a couple of medals with the right amount of buffs, and they can do Coliseum very, very far. So having these 2 medals, I honestly don't see any downfall to these guys. Even if new medals come out, there's still medals that are increased by 1,500 upright and reverse. So these are both a pull and a buy to me. So I can't wait till this comes out. Free-to-play count, my free-to-play count is just going to become too much to handle. I've got over 40,000 jewels in that account and a crazy speed setup that this ultimate form can sit on. As for VIP, I stopped buying VIP on both my accounts, so it's hard, not both, sorry, my main accounts. My free-to-play account's always been free. So it's going to be a hard thing to kind of pass on Xemnas, but I'm pretty sure there'll be a medal in the future that does what Xemnas does. Xemnas will just be that early access, so expect more medals to turn out to this. But Ultimate Form Sora, speed version, beautiful looking medal. There can become a power medal, and there can become a magic medal of this as well that says upright medal strength by 1,500, but it sits on a power slot and it sits on a magic slot. This is just a speed version. Same thing with Xemnas. He could be probably the only power one, but a magic and a speed one might come out as well. I don't see why they wouldn't do it, because, you know, everybody wants to have the perfect Keyblade set up. So more and more banners, more and more pulls. So that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think about these 2 medals down below. Super Chuck flying by. Okay, that's gone. If you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.